Welcome to 3D Amazon FBA. Today I'm going to show you some items I bought at the 99-cent store over the last 30 days that sold for like huge profits. So as you can see right here, the 99-cent store. And this is a 99-cent only store, even though they sell tons of stuff that's over 99 cents. But over the last 30 days, I sold 523 items, only had 7 returned for $8,500 in revenue, and my profit was $2,334.30, and the ROI is like really good at 91%. So this will show you if you're not sourcing the 99-cent store, you're really missing out. So the first item I'm going to show you is this is I don't even know how to pronounce that. It's like a little cake. And as you can see, let me go back here because I'll show you what it is. My buy cost was $1. It's a food item, so it's tax-free. The price did fluctuate quite a bit, between $9.38 and $12.99. But I made about $15 on it, on the item. And let me show you guys what it is. And it's really small, and it was really lightweight, so it didn't really cost much to ship. So yeah, it was just like one of these mini Chaka, I guess it's called. But yeah, the sales rank is 56,000, and they actually kind of had this hidden on a back end cap. It wasn't with the regular food items. And see, it's still going for $12.99 at the moment. So here's one example of something I got at the 99-cent store. Next, this one I couldn't believe it sold for as much as it did, but it's some milk chocolate stars. It's a little 9-ounce package of candy, and I sold it individually and in a bundle. So the ROI was actually better on the individual, and I wish they had more. I bought all they had, and I went to all the 99-cent stores, and this is the only ones that I found. But I had 5 orders, and my average profit was almost $12, so I made $60 profit on this one item. So let me show you guys what it is. Because if you've been watching my channel for any length of time, I love selling candy because it sells so fast most of the time. And when I saw the numbers on this, I was kind of skeptical, like, really? Someone's going to pay that much money for one little bag of candy? And it looks like people have slowed down on it because the sales rank has dropped to 200,000. So I wouldn't buy. Oh, see, there's no FBA orders, so there's no more available via FBA. So that's why the price has dropped. So, but yeah, this is all it was, just a little thing of chocolate candy. And it was a small bag, so it probably didn't weigh much. I don't think it weighed very much. And I sold it in a 4-pack as well. So that I wanted to show you guys this, just to show you, like, if you can buy large quantities of something and you can sell it as a bundle and individually, it'll just really increase the flow of your sales, and you can get your money back faster because you have more options to sell. And it's bundling is like amazing. I love bundling, especially in the grocery department, because there's a lot of money to be made there. All right, so the next one here is, it's actually a scooter. They had Huffy scooters at the 99-cent store. It cost $16.23, and I sold them anywhere from $49.99 to $64.54, and I sold 12 of them for an average profit of $20.54. So right there was $240 profit just on a scooter. The first time I sourced the scooters, I actually ended up spending $650 at the 99-cent store on that shopping trip. So let me show you guys what it looked like here. The price did fluctuate there for a while in November. As you can see, sold it for $49.99. And then I found a couple more like a few weeks later, as you can see by the dates. And I sold these for $64.54. And also I did a video like a month ago saying look for Frozen. And these were Frozen branded bikes. Frozen was really off the hook this Christmas season, especially with the movie hitting and everything. So let me show you guys what the bike looked like. Give it just a second. Oh, see, now it's going for $69.75. It has 72 reviews for 3.5 stars. Actually, it's going for $75 almost, because it's also paying shipping. So this isn't even an FBA anymore. It completely sold out. But yeah, it was just a bike like this. It was fairly heavy, and I had to send it across the country. I forget. I think they went to Pennsylvania or something, and I'm in Southern California, so shipping was pricey. But I found quite a bit of oversized, because it considered this oversized, small oversized is what it was referred to as. So you have to send it to its own specific warehouse, separate from, like a regular Transformer toy or something like that. But if I was to sell mine right now, I paid, I think it was $16.23, something like that. So I would be making $35.74, and that sales rank is great at 53,000. So that was a huge win. I was, really excited to even sell it for what I sold it for, and apparently I could have sold it for even more if I held out. So next is a plush. It's a Darkwing Duck. It's funny. These were at the 99-cent store in cases of other Funko plushes. And again, Funko was another brand I recommended in another video to really look for during the holiday season. So it came with a Chip and a Dale, the little chipmunks, Scrooge McDuck, and the Darkwing Duck. They all were sold in the same case box. And I was really surprised that Darkwing Duck sold the fastest and for the most money. I figured, since I don't think anything has been done with the Darkwing Duck property since the 90s, so I was really surprised to see that it's still popular, and that the sales velocity was really high. So that goes back to what I'm always saying: make sure you're scanning everything, because you'll never know. Like, my prejudgment of this specific toy was that it might be profitable barely. It probably have a sales rank of 200,000 or higher is kind of what I guessed, and I was totally wrong on this one. But I scanned it anyways, because you just never know, and I was glad I did. You can see I sold 22 of them in the last 30 days for a $6.47 profit. So that's quite a bit of money just for a plush toy. Let's see what that came out to. So I made $142 on this plush toy, and I sold all of them, since the 30th, so a little bit less than a month. But you can see I was selling a couple a day at times. So make sure you're scanning everything, and if you see Funko products, make sure you scan it, because you just never know what it will be. So this is all it was, just oh wow, the price has dropped on it. I'm glad I'm sold out of it. So, it's sold out, and now you got the fulfilled by merchant people having it. So it's still selling for just under $13. But yeah, I was really surprised that this plush was selling for as much as like $15. Really a pleasant surprise, don't get me wrong, but still super surprised. And you can even see back in October, Amazon was selling it for $10.81. And you can still find some plushes at the 99-cent store. There's about 5 or 6 different plushes that I made some money on for the 99-cent store this Christmas season. All right, so let's see. So this is going to be the last toy. I'm not sure if I've talked about blind bags before. I think I have. So at the 99-cent store, they always have blind bags and the little mystery box toys and things like that. And so they're kind of hit and miss on what's worth buying. I recommend scanning all of them, because you'll never know. This one was a bundle of 3, and I sold 17 of them, and I averaged $6.63 profit each, and my buy cost was only $3.25. So I was almost doubling my money. And see, like, this person bought 2 units, so I was making a lot of money on these ones. I still have a lot left. I had like 30 units at one point, but I'm still selling 1 or 2 a day. But the worst that it sold for was $12.97. But see, this person bought three units, and they're extremely lightweight. You would need a poly bag, obviously, so you can send the 3 together. So let me show you what it was. So yeah, it's currently going for $14.80. I sold, actually, I think 2 or 3 units of this yesterday. Everything else I showed you, I've sold out of. But this was a great find, and I cleared out all the 99-cent stores of this product through the last month. But the sales rank's good at 100,000, and even at the going price right now, making $4.44. So yeah, it was a great find. I was really happy to find it. I actually was hoping to find some yesterday because I went to the 99-cent store and they haven't gotten any more in. And see, at least at the local 99-cent stores, they just kind of, at this time of year, they've been just throwing all the blind boxes like this in random boxes, and people will stash them down with all the plushes and stuff like that at the 99-cent store. So don't be afraid to look around, move stuff around, and really search for these, because that's what I had to do in order to find several of the units that I've gotten in. So yeah, I really recommend searching for blind boxes at the 99-cent store, because you can make a lot of money on them. And this isn't the only blind bag that I was selling over the last month I got from the 99-cent store. So I hope you guys got some value to see what you can actually make at the 99-cent store. I strongly recommend sourcing there. We have locally 5 that I source at. 2 of them I go to 2 or 3 times a week. But make sure you're sourcing the 99-cent only store. There's a lot of money there to be made. I hope you guys got some value from the video. If you can like and subscribe, I'd really appreciate it. It really helps me out. If you guys can leave some comments, let me know what you think of the video. Maybe share some finds you got. That'd be really cool too. So I appreciate you watching my video. Have a happy holiday if you're celebrating Christmas or whichever holiday you're celebrating. Thanks for watching.